This is Sam from Unidale, and you're tuning in to another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. Folks, the NBA's Josh Giddey is under investigation. Let's analyze. Josh Giddey, for a little over a week now, has been under investigation for an inappropriate relationship with a minor. Giddey is in his third year in the NBA, 21 years young as of October, and averaging 12 points a game, 5.8 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. And it's being alleged that he had an inappropriate relationship with a young lady who's allegedly a junior in high school. How old are you when you're a junior? What is that? That was last year for me, so I should know, right? No, it was a junior year. Figure you're 16, going into turning 17 by the end of that year. Yes, and then when you get to your senior year, 17 going into 18. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is, and he's being investigated, and a lot of people. This is not something to be swept under the rug, right? He's playing. Despite the investigation. Many people believe that, he shouldn't be. The NBA should take him off the court, and this needs to be resolved. And the NBA has had a few issues, these past few months per se. And when people were saying, "Oh, take him off the court" and everything like that, I had to go and see what the NBA did, right? And quite honestly, if you look at their track record from the Ime Udoka situation with the inappropriate relationship with a subordinate in Boston, Kevin Porter Jr., formerly of the Rockets, with how do I say it without the algorithm? With the not keeping his hands to himself. With his ex-girlfriend, I don't know if they are still together, but they let the Rockets have since parted ways with him. Miles Bridges, and then obviously John Morant. All of these issues were serious, right? But when you look at it, when people are like, "Oh, he shouldn't be playing," here are my thoughts on the issue, right? These are allegations, right? He's being currently investigated. He's currently being investigated right now. And my thing is, if he's by the Newport Beach Police, okay, they say that they are actively seeking additional information related to these allegations. That's what they said. Now, since his parents have come out and said that they believe that, in regards to these allegations, that he might have been tricked. I saw something where saying that the young lady and her family are not speaking, no longer cooperating. How the story even broke was because he was supposedly photographed on this young lady's social media, hanging out with her. So here's my thing on the whole subject, right? I think that these are allegations, okay? For those who want him to be suspended and things like that, and people want the NBA to act. I think the NBA is handling this exactly as they should. This is all alleged, and they leave it. They've left it. If you look at the way they move, they've actually left things up to the respective teams. Oklahoma City, who's right now second in the West, they believe that he should be playing. Okay? That's, again, until innocent, until proven guilty. That's how it should be. And you've got also, the Kevin Porter Juniors of the world. We saw the horrific pictures. Again, as a journalist, folks, not condoning any of it. Okay, so please, Sam, I can't believe. Not condoning any of it. But as a journalist, I always have to tell you, there are three sides to the story, right? The accused, the accuser, and story, and somewhere in the middle, there's the truth, right? And if you look at the NBA, Miles Bridges, right? You saw what happened. 25-year-old Miles Bridges, who was just in town, getting serenaded by booze by the Garden faithful. The NBA waited, and if you saw, what happened was Michael Jordan, when he was he was the owner of the Hornets at the time. This guy was up for a supermax. He was up to make some money, and Michael Jordan was like, you know what? They didn't sign him. They let it play out, and then the NBA once the punishment was levied against him, the NBA said, okay, let's look at the facts. Let's see what we have here, and they gave him a 30-game suspension without pay. Now he's trying to get his career back, and he is now playing as he was at MSG. Let's not be so quick to say, oh, he should be suspended. He should not be playing. What he's being accused of is wrong. Again, folks, it's an accusation, right? A serious one at that. I get it. But let it play out first before everybody, oh, he should be, and I've seen coverage, in sports, oh, he should be suspended. He shouldn't be playing, all this stuff. Look, every employer in different situations, I guess they have the right to move the way they want. And right now, Oklahoma City believes that, let this play out in court. And then, if he's found guilty or whatever, or if they bring up again, about charges, because I don't see any charges levied against him. Okay, these are all alleged, and he's being investigated. We're going to see what happens. Until then, let the investigations happen, and then if any charges are brought against him, all right, and then if he's found guilty or innocent or what have you, then people can say, all right, let's see what the NBA does. But you can't jump to conclusions. I get it. Very serious. All of these situations that I brought up were very, very serious. But again, you got to wait and see. You've got to wait and see. Now, and always remember, this is all alleged. Now, folks, want to pivot now to before we close out, to two people who have been MIA, although one has not been, in Aaron Rodgers. He's back in practice after 11 weeks. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, Jet fans, a lot of you believe that he's going to play this Sunday. And look, that's great to see what he's trying to do. Aaron Rodgers is going to turn 40 in a few days. I think he's out of his mind. I get it. He's trying to prove to the world that he's a cyborg or something like that. And he's been, I don't know what he's been doing, 24/7 hyperbolic chamber and all the, whatever he's doing. Kudos to him, because I'm a big Jet fan. I hope he comes back and he can give the Jets 2 or 3 years. But you ask me, I don't want to see it like this. Not like this, Aaron. Take your time. The team right now is no good. The offensive line is beyond garbage right now, and all you need is for him to misstep or what have you. I don't think he's going to come back. He's trying his best. I think the Jets should say, all right, Aaron, we're going to wait. We're going to wait this out until September. All right, let's build this offensive line. We have to talk to you about your guys over there that you made us bring over, and Lazard and Cobb. Like, come on, man. And your boys, and there was another one too. You're the quarterback. You're not our GM, and that's the first thing that Joe Douglas has to do. All right, because I mean he may go. He may tell the Jets that I'm leaving or what have you, but I think he's had too much fun in New York, so in the tri-state area. So this Aaron Rodgers being cleared after 11 weeks. I don't expect him to come back, and I hope cooler heads prevail, and the Jets know that, look, listen, if he's going to give the Jets I want at least 2 years, this is not the way. Now, another person is back as well. Miss Angel Reese, LSU, from the LSU Tigers, after missing 4 games. Angel, where you been, girl? Where have you been? People talking about you. Where's she at? I said, I don't know. Did her head get too big? Those NILs, crazy right now. Was she on academic probation? I mean, 4 games. Is that enough to get the GPA up? I mean, I don't know what it was. But the public wants to know. Where has she been? So I'm sure we're going to hear more about this, but she's back. And she's going to be playing tomorrow. So we're going to see. What she has to say about that. Now, as we close with our By the Way segment, Deshaun Jackson to retire an Eagle this Friday. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Folks, I'm on most social media platforms, on Instagram at SamIAnalyze, on Facebook at SamIAnalyze, on the platform formerly known as Le Twitter, folks, at SamIAnalyze. Please like, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.